I just don't understand. I really don't. This is
I didn't
insane.
know how many streams that they were in. Like, and I have a right to say what I
I don't.
want and believe what I want. I'm so tired of these.
Well, I hear you.
This every single time I do a live, BTS has to be on her freaking fire up a live stream and defend her friend who I didn't even mention. I'm
Yeah.
sick of her until she's been doxxed like I've been doxxed tonight. She has no right to fucking talk about anything. Doxxed like I've been doxxed tonight.
Echo.
Yeah, that was
Sorry.
my phone. Got so, this is so stupid of her. So stupid. As soon as I was done, she had to go. When her name was never mentioned.
Yep. What did
Multiple
Jenna say?
emails. Jenna just said that I was doxxed in her stream. First, middle, last name. Also, I was also doxxed in Laura's, but it was my husband's name. And said, if you want to talk about what your wife's, or you want something about your wife's, and then supposedly it was his email, but it's not his email. It's some random email. Who knows?
Wow.
Hey, Cinderella.
Hey. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my kitchen really quick.
Hi, Charlie girl.
Hey, Charlie girl.
Hey, Diana. This is just getting ridiculous. It's, you know what really hurts about all this is she's firing up a live stream to defend her friend who I never even mentioned. When I'm in the midst of reading an email with my dead mother's picture in it.
Yep.
So
your husband,
BTS.
You.
My husband's been doxxed tonight in multiple streams, not just mine.
And there's only 2 people that know his name.
There's only 2 people that know his name. Tawanda, someone doxed me with my mother's dead picture. Still multiple streams. I've counted 4 or 5 now. And now BTS is going live to defend somebody I never even mentioned in here. But only 2 people know my husband's name. And now they're going around from stream to stream to stream, doxing the hell out of me.
Hey, Joanne.
They're putting my first and last name. And there's no defense for it. And BTS, until you've been doxxed the hell like I have been, you have no room to fire up a live and talk about it. So don't talk about it until your dead mother is put on a freaking put all over YouTube. You have no room to talk about it. Yes, you can, Tawanda.
It's Diane.
I'm shaking.
Doxing is when you release any personal information about a person, their name, their picture, their address, with intent to do harm. Okay? And apparently it's been the day for that because it's been all over.
Yeah,
Ketcha,
my husband's name.
Ketcha, can I ask what live you were in that you had to take care of that?
What?
Tawanda wants a link. Ketcha said she had to take care of something earlier that looked like a dox of yours that was an older woman in the picture.
It's my mother who's deceased. Okay? My mother who's dead, who's been dead for 4 years. That's who it is. Okay?
Tawanda wanted a link, babe.
I gave her a link, I thought.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's up there.
I'm tired.
Oh, God. I mean, and don't fire up a live talking about giving your freaking, your opinion. I've been seeing my name all over freaking YouTube today. Not only my name, my husband's name, my granddaughter's picture, my mother's picture. Hey, 2 tacos. I'm so upset right now. And then they
Yeah.
feel they feel the need to fire up a live on accusing. And what is it? Accusing and what? Assuming? Yeah, I assume because there's only a couple people that know my husband's name. It's
Yeah,
okay,
that's
tacos.
yes, Katja. What live was that in, Katja?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm a
Amanda Ray.
little sick that I'm a little curious why someone feels the need to fire up a live when they're not the one being not, doxxed. Do you feel guilty about something?
Hmm.
Because I can't see any other reason to fire up a live. Have you been doxxed? Has your deceased mother's picture been all over YouTube today? Please tell me how you have the right to talk about what to criticize me, BTS.
No, she certainly hasn't come over here to offer any support.
She sure fires up live after live as soon as I do one, right?
She said, Kat just said just your first and last name, but they said
No,
similarly.
there was my first, middle, and last name.
No. She was saying she saw one earlier that she took care
Yeah,
of.
there was one. There was one with my first and last name. Now they're going first, middle, last. My husband's first and last name. My mother's picture, who's been dead for a couple of years. Thank you. Thank
And it
you.
was, thank you for taking care of that, Katja. Appreciate it.
Not really, Molly. Not really.
Hi, honey.
And hey, I just don't understand why people think they have the right to go to fire up a live and start criticizing me because I talked about what was done to me. I've been doxxed all over freaking YouTube today. Not only me, Tawanda, my husband,
I
my
know, but
first, middle, last name, my dead mother's picture, my granddaughter's picture, all
I know.
over YouTube. And then someone fires up a live to criticize me. I'm pissed.
Well, I think that I think they think that it's I haven't went over there and watched. I think it's because they think they're being accused. And what I would encourage you to do, darling, please, you really, really need to get all these screenshots. You need to pursue it. You need to pursue it behind the scenes, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
You really do.
Yep.
Because the more that you feed these people,
Oh, I've had multiple screenshots sent to me. I had no idea how many people, how much I was being doxxed today. How
uh,
many in how
I
many streams, and nobody accused anybody. Nobody's moved a name. But you know
I know,
what? Only 2 or 3 people know my husband's name,
honey, honey, listen.
and he's being completely doxxed.
I know, babe. Listen. Are you listening to me? And I'm
Yes,
saying
yes,
this out of
I
love
am.
from my heart. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that drama is their drug. That is
Yep.
their fix whenever you react to what they're doing to you.
Hmm.
Honey, listen, it feeds them, it fuels them, it gives them more
Mm-hmm.
something to go on. When you don't react and you do something, that's why I said, please call me. I wanted to talk to you and Misdemeanor tonight to say, you know what? Don't react, do it behind the scenes, go to the authorities, do what whoever you think that is doing this, you can
Mm-hmm.
do it on your own. You can
Oh
send
well,
them.
we have a crimes unit in Pittsburgh.
Okay, that's what you need to do, babe.
Hmm.
That's what you need to
Mm-hmm.
do because they're just gonna
They
keep.
actually do. They are able, because I actually have talked to them. They are able to trace URLs and stuff.
Okay, but what I'm telling you, honey, is when you go live, that's their fix. They go, ah, I got a
Hmm.
reaction, and then they're happy. When you don't react, when you don't react, then they get a little more fired up, fired up, fired up. But eventually they will stop. They will
No,
stop.
it wouldn't have bothered me so much if my mother's picture hadn't been up there. Oh my God.
Honey, you know what?
It's like getting a punch in the stomach.
I know. Embrace the fact that your mom would look down and say, Carla, you're strong. You're going to get through this. That she raised a strong woman, that you're not going to react. You're not going to react. Do not let them do this to you, honey. Please, please don't let them do this to you. They want you to leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. I love
Oh, I'm
having
not
you.
going to leave.
I love having you guys in the morning. When I go over, I cook my dad breakfast. I come over to Carla. I watch you guys. I laugh. I giggle. And sometimes, because I'm putting my makeup on and getting ready, whatever. And sometimes I can't text, whatever. And but people need you here, and they want to run you off. Don't react.
Right.
And sometimes just know that the people that you always thought were your friends, they're not always your friends.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to hurt you. Don't react.
Brian told me
Don't.
it's full on drama doing this
It
doxing.
might be. It might be.
And that troll that
person
was just in here is one of Laura's trolls. That's what
What?
Brian said. Brian just
What?
told me.
What, honey?
There was a troll, Derek Nevins, in here.
Yeah.
Babe,
So that's
don't
one of
but you know what? The more you talk about them, the more that's their fix. Do you understand? Do you understand me, misdemeanor? Help me here.
I do. I do. Girl, do you think I have been on this off of this phone at one moment or another else today?
I
No.
know you have. That's why I said you girls call me. You
I
girls call
know.
me. Because I knew, and during Jenna Moon's live, a troll came in, it wasn't mentioned. Boots had it out of there, and guess
Yep.
what? They got no mention. And when you don't mention them, oh God, it just pisses them off. It
Yeah.
pisses them off. You know what?
right.
They are nobody, nothing. And you know
Mhm.
what? No, Carla, I've known you for what, over a year?
Ever.
I didn't
Yeah.
know your
Over a
last
year and a
name. I
half.
don't know your last name.
Right. I didn't
You
either.
know,
I was
I
like,
don't know
really?
my name
I'm
my
winking.
name is so like not
Yeah,
it's
it
not a
is.
normal name. It's
but you
very
know what?
distinct name.
Don't let them win. You
No
need to
doubt.
win. You need to just stand up and say, you know what? Here, you guys, here's a list of these. Get a hold of your favorite creators, even your unfavorite creators. People. Ash274 goes into everybody's chat.
Yes,
She knows
ma'am.
everybody.
Hmm.
What does Katie
Hmm.
call her? The clerk?
The
She
clerk.
knows everybody.
The
If
clerk.
Ash
Hmm.
is there, I can guarantee you that freaking troll is going to be hidden, and boom. Don't
Hmm.
mention their name. Don't give them any fire, any fuel for that fire. Don't let them do this to you, Carla. Because what
Right.
they see right now is Carla crying, hurt, upset, and that makes them happy. That's
I
their
guess when I
fix.
saw my mother's picture, I kind of like it was a punch in the face
You know
because
what?
I
You
didn't
can say,
expect
you know
them to
what?
use my mother's. I didn't expect them to hit that low.
I know, but
I
you know
really
what? You
didn't.
say my mother's beautiful. I love my mother. Thank you for sharing her with the world.
Hmm.
Thank you. Don't let
Right.
them do this to you, Carla. Please. I am
Right.
begging you. You're stronger than this. You just don't let them do this. They want to run you off YouTube. It's not going to
It's
happen.
not working.
Not going to happen. No, because you can't leave. Do you know how many people come in and have coffee
Thank you,
with you
Molly.
guys in the morning just to survive?
Hmm.
Just be you.
I don't understand why they're doing this. Like I just don't get it. What are they getting out of it?
Because they know that they can get a rise out of you. That's their fix, to get a
Right.
rise out of you. when they don't get a rise out of you, guess what? They don't get their fix, and they're going to move on to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And when they ignore them and they ignore them, I mean, that's their world. Some of these trolls that hurt, and just don't let them do it to you, babe.
Well, if
Don't.
people would stop firing up lives, Kim Beerley, because I wouldn't have gone live had she not fired up a live saying accusing and assuming. I probably wouldn't have fired up a live, but like until she's been doxxed like I have, she has no right to talk about it. She doesn't know what it's like.
I know, and it's just
And
like,
she wasn't accused. Nobody was accused. I said it's nobody. I just said that only a couple people know my husband's name, unless they were giving it to other people.
but babe, you know that those people who know your husband's name, they could have shared it, and these people can
Of course.
do, you know, and so you don't know it's that person. You don't know it's that person. But the
No, but
best
if they're
thing,
sharing that with someone, they're just as guilty as far as I'm concerned. Whoever's sharing my information is just as guilty, because that's what happened with Life with Jen. That's exactly what happened with her. Hey,
well, that's
Pepper.
what she said happened with her, right?
That's what who said?
Life with Jen. She said that happened with her.
Oh,
That
it did.
No,
Tawanda, it
no,
did.
she's the one that went to certain people with our information, and
I
then
know,
they put it out there.
I know, but with Life with Jen, I remember
Right.
watching her go off and saying people were attacking her,
Yep.
doing this and that. I
Yep.
Oh my
never seen
God.
that. Did you guys see it?
No,
No, she was lying.
she
She
was
was
lying, and she attacked other people. She
she
attacked
was
Okay,
Mandy Lynn on my panel.
yeah.
She
I
did it in
know,
front of like 100 people.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is that's the kind of person that you know would do something like this.
But she
So
hasn't but let me say this, Tawana. My picture that came off of a friend's Facebook page, not mine, not my husband's, a friend's, appeared on a very short video labeled Catfish. And it wasn't Life with Jen's video. There's only one place that came from, and it was Life with Jen. And that individual who posted that video said in a live that she got information from Life with Jen. And when she was done with it, she passed it on to someone else too.
Yeah, she said, I'm gonna pass this on to people that need it.
Yeah.
So that to me is like shows
like
your
a
guilt
threat.
right there.
Yeah.
It is a threat. It's
So what else are you supposed?
absolutely a
But my
threat.
thing is this, and I have told Carla this tomorrow. It's Ice
Yep.
City. It is Ice Skate City. That's it.
Yep.
Ice.
We're not
I'm not
talking about
acknowledging.
them.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. Don't bring it to me. Don't email me. Don't message me. I don't give a shit. They don't exist. They just don't.
Right. Right.
Now I have to get Carla back in
well,
that mode.
I just I encourage you, Carla, from the bottom of my heart, please, babe, take every screenshot that you have, take everything that you've got. If anybody has, do whatever you can do.
Yeah, I've got
Go.
I've got a lot of screenshots that people emailed me today. Should I mail that into, or should I send it to YouTube, or tell them what,
I think you
because it's
should
got
do
my,
everything behind the scenes that you can. I think you shouldn't ever talk about them because that's what they want. They want
Yep.
to be acknowledged. They
Yep.
want to know that they're interrupting your world.
Yep.
The things that
right,
make you happy in your world, they want to interrupt. Don't let them
right,
do that to you. Don't. Because people come to you because you guys have fun in the morning, you're encouraging, they make you laugh. I can't ever look at a cucumber the same.
I know, right?
You know, I've been milking cucumbers for years and never knew it was called milking a cucumber. I did it because my grandma did it, but you guys put a whole new twist on it. And so every time I look at a cucumber, it makes me smile. You know, the things that you guys do and encourage people, that's what you need to do. This shit that they're doing to you, you just need to rake it off, rake it off. And
Right.
with your mom's picture being shown, I'm telling you right now, if somebody did that about a person I cared about, I'd be ready to go find them. But I know they'll just keep
Well, I'm sick of
doing
the
it.
threats. I am sick of the threats.
Yeah.
I know.
And
Because
it's
they
always
want
the
to,
same people. It's always the same people and the same threats. And you know that's true. You know that, Tawanda.
I know, honey. Don't acknowledge it.
No, it's not. After today, they're fucking dead to me.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Just
Yeah, they
do
are.
that. Do you do who you are. Be you. You know,
Come here.
have your panels. I mean, you guys have no idea. I mean, even the lurkers, how you make them giggle. I mean, the cucumber day. I mean, there's been some other days that have just made me, but I don't. I mean, you encourage people, even if they don't talk in the chat. You guys all have a message. I mean, between you and Misdemeanor and Miss Murder, and then you have Ginger Locks. I mean, you have a lot of people up there. They giggle, they laugh. Look who you have brought together. Who would have ever thought that me and Brian would ever talk?
I never thought that.
Think about
Seriously.
that, Paula. But think about
Seriously. Well, that's true.
that. You think
That's
about
true.
that. I would have never ever spoke to Brian St. John ever. And because of the way you are kind and you are who you are, you have a way
Thank
to
you.
bring people together without even knowing you bring them together. Do you understand
Yeah.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Who would have ever thought
I
I
think
would
so.
have talked to Ash 274?
Oh, I thought the same too.
Okay, you know what? So be thankful for what you have. These people that try to hurt you, don't let them do it. Don't acknowledge them. Give them no light. Tell the mods that are in there, just say, you know what? You see a troll, boom, gone, hidden. Don't even acknowledge them. When you don't acknowledge them, guess what? They go away. They will
Right.
eventually give up. Do not give them any fuel. Don't give them any
Yeah.
fuel, honey. Don't give them any fuel. But if you want to tell them off, hey, F you, this, that, the other thing.
Oh, you know what? I did tell him off. Whoever's account this is, don't be like crying victim to me. Because if I find out who it is, I will definitely out that person.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
But you know
will.
what? Do it behind the scenes. Don't let anybody know you're doing it. Just,
Oh, I
what?
will. I
Do
gotten
your
enough screenshots tonight. Like there are so many emails I got with whoever it is.
Like I said, all
Yeah.
these mods in all the channels that you support and they support, everybody needs to know who these trolls are. Don't acknowledge them. Guess what? Hide them right away. They'll go away. Don't acknowledge them. Give them no fuel. And eventually
Right.
they're going to go, oh shit, this isn't any fun. This isn't any fun. I mean, just like that person we were talking about before, that F person, if people quit talking about her, hide her every time they come in, boom, gone. Done
Yeah,
deal.
I've hidden that person from the get-go.
Yep.
I don't
And you know
even
what? Every time
entertain
they
that
have
person.
a troll that comes in, boom, hide them. Have your
Right.
mods. Hide them. Guess what? They're gone. If it's a real person and you did it by mistake, they will contact you and say, hey, I'm not that person.
Who's Woot Woot? Is that you, Brian? Brian, is that you? Oh, that's him. Brian. Hey, Brian.
I ain't got no shirt on. I ain't allowed on panels with no shirt on.
Hey, Brian.
Did you happen to catch the account that was doing that? Did you catch the URL of that?
I got
Brian,
the URL.
K Smalls is
I
really
haven't.
good. K Smalls is really good with that. I don't know. I mean, she's really
Someone
good.
emailed me the URL to it.
Yeah. K
Oh,
Smalls.
is
know
she?
that it was
Yeah.
in Jenna's live and Boots, you know.
Yeah, I got the URL. It's
Yeah.
I got it in an email. Yeah,
If you talk with K Smalls, she might be able to help you with that. But
I will
Yeah.
ask her about it. I
And Kay
definitely
Smalls
will.
is awesome. She's
it's,
awesome. She's
yeah,
really
and
cracking
But
this stuff.
what can even be done about that? I mean,
well,
seriously.
nothing
Well,
really. But unless you could trace it back to a person that's got a big YouTube account that we know, nothing can really be done.
Well, if it's traced back to an account, I'll out that person for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
well,
You know what
and
I mean? But I mean, how can that be traced? If they have a different email, you're not going to be able to trace that person.
You might
You
not
know
be
what I
able
mean?
to, but you might get lucky. You count on people to be slipping. You count on them to be slipping. Somebody K Small is really good with that. But you know
okay,
that bad.
trust me. When you don't acknowledge them, they're gonna get pissy and they're gonna slip up. They will slip up.
Hmm. Yeah, because they'll get desperate to get your attention. It's like if
Absolutely.
I know that it's good to do a live about it sometimes and talk to your friends, but if you refrain from talking about it, that troll will do it again and they'll slip up. They'll get sloppy. If they want your attention that bad, they get sloppy, and people catch them because they get sloppy.
But
It's,
we need
All
to
right.
join together as a community and just say this shit is not gonna, there's funny trolls that come in and say like Brian's shoes stink or,
yeah,
Tawanda's hair is, whatever. If they're not hurting anybody, but when they come in and they dox and they put names and pictures and stuff, you delete them, you get the screenshots, and you don't acknowledge them. Don't acknowledge
Yeah.
them.
yeah. It's hard to do, but
Oh God. Yeah.
part of being a YouTube creator and you get
But
big.
it's funny it happens it happened today of all days when we were talking about that this morning. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just seems like pretty
But honey, you know what?
convenient.
A lot of these people who fuel this stuff, and that's their, what I said, that's their fix, their drug.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like I said, I had to look in my own camp to see it might have come from my own camp. If people have this addiction to this drama that they need to create this, they can blame Laura, they can blame Diane, they can blame whatever. And I have to
Popeyes,
be,
I don't know who did it. I
no,
just know there's only a few people that know my husband's name. And if they gave it to other people, I consider them as just as guilty. If they gave
I,
my husband's name to other people,
but
my
I'm
name
gonna
is
tell
not a
you,
common last name.
I
I'm
know,
just
Carla.
with the camp thing. I'm just one thing on the
After
Yeah,
I
camp.
K
seen,
Smalls.
I
K
don't
Smalls
know.
is in here.
Mm-hmm.
okay, after I seen what I seen tonight on your name,
Hmm.
anybody can put your name in and find out who your husband's name is.
Yeah,
It's a
it's not
true
hard. It's
fact.
not hard.
Brian, you know this. You
It's
know
not
that.
hard to look. If you want to dock somebody, it's not hard to do. It really isn't.
I
I
know.
mean,
And
it's not.
it's not, hun. It's not. It's the evil people who decide that they want to do it and it's not right. You need to take Kay Smalls and she will help you. She'll find that, I don't know how to do it.
Allie's
Don't,
nurse, I didn't say it was anybody.
No,
I
she didn't.
didn't say who it was. I don't know who it is. I just think it's funny they're going all over YouTube in multiple chats, multiple, not even just one. I've counted 4 so far. And it's not even the same name. And they're using pictures of my dead mother and my granddaughter. Like,
Well,
come on,
that's not
stop
cool.
it already.
Yeah, stop it. And people who know who's doing it, tell somebody and make it stop. Make it stop.
mhm.
Don't make a
We were
big deal.
talking about FOD this morning, I think. I don't know. We were talking about multiple things this morning.
If
I don't
people
know.
think,
When
if
I was
people,
listening to you guys, it wasn't about anybody, I don't think.
I
well,
think we were talking about multiple things. I don't know. Brian was on panel.
Yeah, if people don't think the FOD is beyond doing something like that, they got another thing coming.
Oh,
I wouldn't blame it, but I know that the FOD is not beyond it.
no.
Right, and he gets information from a lot of people, so
Mhm.
you know.
I wouldn't go as far to say the 3 people that know your husband's name said anything.
I didn't say that. I did
Well, no,
not say that.
I wouldn't. I know
I
you
said
did.
it's. I actually said it's probably not who you think it is.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Is what I said.
Yeah.
But you know,
But Carla, the reality is you're hurt. You're hurt. You're emotional.
yeah, I was like getting punched in the stomach when I saw my mom's picture. It's her memorial picture.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, trust me. I mean, I look at everybody now and the stuff that people have been through.
No, I have not. Allie's nurse. No, I have not. Well, Carla, you kind of alluded to BTS and Trisha. I mean, I'm just being honest. Then you said BTS. Yeah, she did. She did go live. Why did she go live? I didn't say her name. Why did she feel the need to go? You're assuming. How many times has she gone live and trashed me? Like, come on.
How long has
You
your
guys
mother?
sit in her lives all the time.
How long has it been since your mother has been gone, Carla? How long is it?
4 years. 4
Oh,
years.
So it's still pretty fresh.
Well, I hadn't seen that memorial picture in a while, and it just when I saw it on my account with my name on it, it just like it was like getting punched in the stomach, like like seeing it here.
I lost my mom at 13, and people have done that to me too with her. Yeah,
Kate
It sucks.
getting ready to go on vacation, so I'm sure that if she could help you, she would. But you know what, Carla?
Hey, Smalls, you go. Have a great time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do what I do every morning. I mean, what else can I do?
Carla, don't ignore.
But I am not accusing anybody.
Mm-mm.
Who knows who it is? It could be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? These Wendy V's lives and stuff where she perpetuates this hate on me is what makes these things happen.
Yeah.
Because people hate on someone that they don't even know.
Yeah.
Why is moderator questioning Carla? What?
They're talking about Allie's nurse because Allie's nurse is a. I think that everybody. I think they're all.
She talked about Republican Ash's live for about 30 minutes. It wasn't just about this. I understand, of course, why you were upset, but I also understand how they feel. No, the title of her live was assuming and accusing. I didn't accuse. I didn't assume. And BTS's name was not even mentioned.
No.
Not even mentioned. So why is she firing up a live about that? She wasn't mentioned.
Yeah. I don't even give Wendy V a view.
I don't either, but she doesn't stop. If you go through her lives, it's everything, and she's freaking obsessed with me. I mean, she doesn't miss a chance to bash me.
Carla,
not at all.
You've heard the saying, "Hurt people hurt people."
Well, if you feel like she's violating YouTube terms by harassing you, then just report that video. Seriously, I don't deal with Wendy V. I went through that with her, where she would put up videos about me and not allow me in the chat to defend myself or comment. So I told her, I said, if you keep doing that about me, I'll just report you. And that was it. I have no more argument with her.
Okay, I don't want to be in this discussion because, I think that people...
I don't hate Wendy V. Tawanda. I don't hate her.
I know that. I know that. And
Wendy V used to come into my lives all the time. Then she got a hate on for me, I think, because she doesn't like Molly and she doesn't like Brian, and they were both on my panel, and that was it. After that, it's just like she said, I threw her and Trish under the bus. Like, how? Because I left a Discord? Okay, whatever.
I don't have nothing against her. I just don't watch her because it doesn't suit me.
No, it wasn't about you accusing. It was about something else. What was taken out of context? I don't even know what that means. what comment was taken out of context? Allie's nurse. I don't know what you're talking about here. I love you too, Kimberly.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. It just, you know, had they not used my mother's picture, I guess I wouldn't be so upset. But my mother's picture is just like,
But Carla,
you could punch me in the mouth.
nobody would have known it was your mom's picture.
Yeah.
Nobody, and that's what I'm saying. When you tell them they accomplished it, that's their fix. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If you would have
Yeah.
said, "What, you think that's my mom's picture? You think that just, honey, I just, you have such a big heart and you think nobody is going to hurt you. These people, they don't care if they hurt. They don't care if they hurt."
Hey, K Smalls.
I've never seen such horrible people on YouTube. It's like hateful, awful people. As I've seen on YouTube. But even Facebook wasn't this bad. Thank you, Nanya.
I
And
know,
I was
but
on Facebook like forever, and I never saw anything like this.
well, I
People
think
need to stop pointing it out and ask other creators to please take advantage of the spam box, please. I don't know what the spam box is, actually. What is
hi,
that?
K Smalls. Carla, I think when every creator decides that they're going to get rid of these people who are a menace to our community and they don't allow them in their chats, they're going to find somewhere else to go. They don't acknowledge them.
Right.
They just, you know what? They hide them, they're done. And every time they come in, hide them, they're done. Don't
Right.
acknowledge them. Don't fuel the fire. Go on, be Carla, be you. Be you, honey. Just be you.
Right. Well, it is kind of scary when your full first, middle, last name's out and there's been swattings and stuff, because now they can find my address. Now they can, and it's already, my house has already been mapped out. You know,
I know, babe.
and all
And that's
that.
why
And now they're
you
putting
need,
all my information out there, including my husband's name. Like,
I know.
you know, I've
That's
never
why
seen anything like it.
you need to contact your
Yep.
cyber crimes unit.
Yep.
You need to do it behind the scenes. I know Brian has probably had to do it many times now.
Yep.
And, you know, you just have to be proactive in it and do not let them have the upper hand. And as
Well,
they
now
said,
that I have the URL, I think they can trace it. Can they trace that to a house or to a
They
place?
might be able to. Depends
they
on
might.
how advanced this troll is. But if you let your police department know that you do a morning show on YouTube and you're
Mhm.
getting this happening, so there
Mhm.
could be a SWAT, there could be a false call here. You just want to get it on record. That way they'll
Mhm.
come out if they get a call, but they'll be less likely to scare the hell out of you. They might just knock on your door. They won't come barging in with guns.
Well, I've already done that.
Yeah, I did.
That's already been done.
I had
But as far as the URL, because it was sent to me in an email today. Someone got the URL, went to the channel, got the URL,
Then you need
and
to
sent
turn
it to me.
in. Turn it in, Carla.
Yeah.
Turn it
Yeah,
in.
that's what I think I'll do.
Mm-hmm. You
I'll
might
do
be able.
that.
You might be able.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
You need to encourage her.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be her. You need to be her wingman.
I have been.
I know you have.
Yeah,
been.
she is.
I know you.
She
have
wasn't
been.
too thrilled about me going live.
No, I did not want her to go live tonight.
I know.
No,
I
she
know.
I
didn't.
begged, and
I
I
know.
did not want her to do this. But
That's why I asked you two to call me earlier.
Do you feel like you're
Yeah.
going to be able to talk to your husband about this?
Oh, he knows.
Okay,
He knows.
that's good. That's good. I was going
He
to.
knows.
I will.
Yeah. And yeah. And they actually tried to, it was funny because, well, not funny, but they said something about, I think it was in Laura's stream, that if you want to know what your husband, or or something. They gave his supposedly gave my husband's email address, which was T-Bone something, which is not his email address.
Watch what you say.
Not even close to his email address. But they put that in. I guess they were doxing the hell out of me in Laura's stream. And to her credit, she did remove. I mean, her mods were removing it. So,
Yeah, Laura's good about
yeah, that was to her
Mods are
her
good about
credit, and I gave her credit for that. So,
Yeah.
you
They're
know,
not gonna do. They're not gonna let you get hurt, Carla. You know,
yeah,
I just, just don't let them hurt you. Because when they hurt you, when they know they hurt you, there's their fix.
right.
That they got their fix for the night or the day or whatever. Just don't let them know that they did that to you.
Right.
Even though you can share it with Misdemeanor, and you can share it with your other friends, or you can call me on the phone and cry, yell, scream, whatever you need to do. Don't let them see you hurt.
Okay, Kay, can you email them to me or come up and put it in the
ready to tell you that. Kay beat me to it.
2 URLs? Okay.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to Facebook her that. Kay Smalls, I'm slow. Mm-hmm. There you go.
I'm gonna step down, honey. I just
okay. Yeah, I'm not going to stay on long. Can you email them to me? Okay. Or does she have your email, Brian?
She has my phone. She can text my phone.
Can she text you and then you can give it to me?
Well, it'd probably be easier for her to email them to you, so we just go through, or skip right through the middleman type of thing.
I don't know if I want to put my email in here.
Well,
Oh, you can give her my email. I'll give you it in private.
Well, I usually hit you on Facebook. If you let Kay up for a minute and then private chat it to her, let Kay, and then do it that way. That'd probably be the best way. Then private chat it to her. She can copy it and move on from there.
Okay. And I'll just private chat. I'll put it in the private chat.
Yeah, and let her up for a second. Then she can jump down and start on her vacation.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to.
No, she wouldn't help. She wouldn't help you if she didn't. If she didn't feel like it, she would just say.
Oh, no. I know.
Yeah.
Oops, shit. I did that wrong.
They did this to me a long time ago with my mom when she passed away too.
If it wasn't my mom, I wouldn't be so upset. Do
you feel like
when I saw her, it was like getting punched in the face.
Do you feel like
she is.
Do you feel like you still have a communication and connection with her?
With right my mom?
Yeah.
Oh,
right
yeah.
Now. All right. Well, then that's something that you can when you're by yourself, you can.
It's just like it was just hard to see. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, Kay.
Hello.
It's in the private chat. My email.
Cool. Yeah, I kept them up on my tabs because I figured I would talk to you, so I wanted to make sure I grabbed them for you.
Look at that hat. Look at that hat, Kay Small.
Yeah, that's a nice picture of you, Kay.
Thank you.
It's a really nice picture. You look good.
My best friend owns
gorgeous.
She owns a thrift stop in West Virginia. And so after DC, I went to her house and stayed for a few days. And so I bought this hat with like 2 other fedora hats at her thrift store. And she's in West Virginia.
You got fedoras too?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that picture. So that looks like an old Irish. That looks like an Irish flat cap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind it is.
Cool.
It's kind of like a military hat, but it's wool. It's really cute. It matches my wool pea coat really good.
You look like you're about to arrest somebody.
Thank ya. Well, on the pretty part, not to arrest somebody. I don't want to look mean.
No. You already know. Some women can't pull off a hat.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. I look horrible in hats. But yeah, so I'm trying to I don't know what to do
Moxie.
about this. I'm just getting doxxed everywhere and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to stop it. It's just like, I don't know. And they're taking my stuff from my Facebook and they're putting my dead mother's picture everywhere. I'm just fed up of it, you know?
See, I saw that picture, but I didn't know who it was.
That's my
And-
mother from her memorial.
Oh
You know,
my goodness.
You know how to completely privatize your Facebook, right?
How's that?
Well, I mean, you got to use all the privacy settings to privatize it, to where people can't just that aren't your
That's what I
friends.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. We did that tonight.
No, I shut my friends and my family off completely.
Mhm.
It's just I basically don't have a Facebook at all now.
It's pretty much
Thank
just
you, people.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's that's what you have to do. I mean, there's no other recourse.
Oh.
Man, yeah.
And
Yeah.
for what?
I can read Psalms 91 tonight. I can definitely do that. Just
Mhm.
saying.
That's my girl.
That's true. That's true.
Because I know what he can do. I'm just
Mhm.
going to hand it over to him.
Amen.
You know, you don't want that to happen, but that's where you gotta go. That's where you gotta go. You know,
And
that's the
she
funny
starts
thing, you know,
roboting.
every Oh no! Can you hear me? Can you hear me
Roboting.
Yeah.
now?
Yeah. No, not now.
Oh,
No, you're fine now.
Not now. No, you're
okay.
okay.
'Cause there's been so many places that I've been. I had one boss in particular that my HR came to me and said, "I've never seen anybody hate somebody so much." And I said, "You don't understand why?" And she said, "No." I said, "Are you kidding me? Darkness doesn't like light at all."
That's exactly.
She said,
Yeah,
"Oh, I never looked at it that way."
that's
So
right.
it's always going to come after light. You
That's
just
right.
got to know how to get rid of it. So
One thing, when something bad happens, people make the mistake of trying to question God when they don't realize that Satan is, as long as you're a believer, in my opinion, Satan is usually the perpetrator. We
it
need to
comes to
rebuke
kill,
against
steal, and
that.
destroy.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill and destroy.
And then on the other
Yep.
hand, we must not question, because of the simple fact is he has a plan for all of us. And
Right.
when we leave this world, my honest belief is we are done. We've done our mission. Whatever our
Yep.
plan is, we're complete. Mission accomplished.
Right.
And we have to look at it in a certain way as like, you know what, they're better off than we are. And we will visit them again. That's the only thing that helps me get by with my mother-in-law, who passed away in 2012 at 53 of brain cancer. I just pretend she's on a long vacation, and I'll see
Yeah.
her again. It's the only thing that
Honey.
helps me.
My dad's been on about a 37-year vacation.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's enjoyed every bit of it too.
If you can play poker in heaven, they say heaven will be what you want it to be. Just saying. There's one heck of a poker game going on up there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. And I'm sure he's winning, so he's happy.
Yeah, Carl, it might be a good time for you.
I'm
It might be a good time for you to reflect on the good times that you had with your mother and stuff like that. You're by yourself, just and then it won't bother you so much, And then it won't bother you so much that somebody's trying to use her to hurt you.
I'm sorry about
Well, I
your mother,
guess they-
Carla.
Yeah, they definitely did. Like, it was a punch in the stomach when I saw her picture. Like, I did not expect that. I didn't expect it.
God
Yeah,
love ya.
from her memorial page.
Of all
like,
places,
it's like,
of all things,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, take some time when you're sitting in your bed, bring some pictures out and stuff, and take a look, and then
Oh, I will.
just try to do it that way, and then that'll take away the hurt from it. It really will.
And you know what else we can all do is pray for that individual, even though we don't know who they are, because God sure does. He knows everything. That's why I never ask for names or anything when I pray for somebody. You don't have to. He already knows who you're speaking of.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'll say an extra prayer for whoever it is tonight.
Yeah.
And sometimes torment will make you stronger.
Oh yeah. What doesn't
Not
kill you
always.
makes you stronger.
Yeah, but not always. But there's
By now, I think I could bench press a Buick.
yeah. But it sucks.
Hercules.
It just, yeah, it just seems. Where are you going on vacation? Okay.
To the beach. My husband and the
Oh,
kids have
nice.
never seen the ocean. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, I have. I've been about 3 times. And so they've never, him not seeing it, and he even went to Mexico a few years back and never got to see the ocean. So it's going to be a nice one. I hope. I hope it
Wow,
doesn't
that's
rain,
good.
but yeah.
That'll be cool.
Watch out for jellyfish.
Right?
Yeah.
They're
It'll be
nasty.
nice.
They're nasty.
Just make sure about the social distancing.
Yeah. You know, I was smart about it. Where
What, with
we're
the
going,
jellyfish?
I looked up to see if anybody uploaded any YouTube videos, like within the last couple days. And sure enough, yeah, they weren't wearing no masks, nothing. Everybody around them, and they were, right side out of their hotel room, just drinking and guzzling beer away. So, I figured, well, I guess that's an okay sign, But at the beach is the best place to go because you can really social distance there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. We just had 96 new cases in our county.
Oh, really?
The COVID. Yeah.
It's skyrocketing
So
again.
yeah, it's going up here too. I don't know if it's because of all the riots that are going on or what's going on.
I think they
Yeah.
should have shut down just a little bit longer. I guess they shut the city of Houston completely down.
Well, I heard Texas opened a little too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Houston is a huge city to be shutting down.
We get blamed for everything.
Mhm.
In Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's right. It's 30. It's right
I think
there next to
Arizona
Galveston,
too
so-
had a spike in cases. Arizona and it seems like the West Coast is getting a spike in cases.
I went
don't
to the
know.
doctor 2 weeks ago and I asked him before, like when this first started, I asked him if he was worried about this virus. And he looked at me dead in the eyes. He's like, no. And so I asked him when I went this past week and a half, 2 weeks, I said, so let me ask you, because everybody's wearing a mask in the office. Even I had to wear one. I said,
Mhm.
so I'm looking at you with a mask on, right? He's like, yep. I was like, are you still not worried about this virus? And he looked at me dead in the eye again. He's like, nope.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's not worried about it. So
Yeah.
But,
Well,
you know-
I don't know. I can't. I mean, I don't know what the use of is wearing the mask because
Mhm.
I see in the stores where it's mandatory here, but half the people in the store aren't wearing it. So what's the
well,
point of
it
wearing a
depends on
mask?
what type of mask, whether it's going to prevent or, because the ear loop masks that everybody's wearing, and even the homemade ones, they don't prevent or help anything. So it's pretty much pointless. And a lot of people are putting them below their
That's it.
nose.
Mhm.
Exactly.
The
That's what I
actual
see.
side of the box on the ear loop mask
I will say,
says it doesn't prevent it.
Really?
Yeah, it actually
Well,
says
then
it on
what-
the side of the box.
Well,
And you
then
know
what's
what
the point
Facebook
of it?
said about that post? They said that this post is legit. However, some people may misconstrue it or take it differently than it should be taken.
Mhm.
I'm like, it says it does not prevent or help keep you from transmitting the actual virus. It actually says it.
Hmm.
But Facebook labeled it as,
well,
this picture is legit, however.
Jeez.
Hilarious.
well, I'm worried about it on a whole different level than an actual
Mhm.
physical illness level.
Well, I'm
I'm worried
diabetic,
on a lot of different levels.
It's
Are
like
you
if-
diabetic?
I'm type
No,
1
I mean on
diabetic,
a-
yeah.
I mean
Don't
on
you have something else, don't you, Kay?
I have a bunch of other
something else.
things. A bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have fibro, I have bursitis, I have tendinopathy, hypothyroidism, osteoarthritis, and let's see, did I say it all? I don't even know if I even said it all. And then, of course, my joints, my type 1 diabetes. And I have sciatica and
Ooh,
something wrong
Oh,
with
that's
my
painful.
my SI joints. So that's like
Mm.
right next to your sciatica, and my hips, they're constantly popping, and it hurts. I popped my left one in 3 spots, and I'm getting ready to have an MRI on specifically my lower lumbar and both SI joints, because that's what they've needed to MRI this whole time for the past 6 years. And I told my doc, he thought if I did a lower lumbar that they would automatically get my SI joints. But no, they have to actually specifically do an order for SI joints. So I'll actually be able to see what's going on there, for the first time.
Wow.
Oh, that sciatica hurts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I went through it, but luckily mine worked its way out. And sometimes that happens, but it shoot right down your leg. You can't move.
Yep.
You can't breathe. You're hot. You're aggravated. You can't.
No, I tell you,
nothing.
I've never been in so much pain that all I could do was laugh.
Yeah.
It hurt so bad I laughed. And they're like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I just can't. I can't." That was my only way to release the tension from the pain was just to laugh. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen me do, and I'm pretty dumb. Just saying.
Well, go ahead.
Did it work? The laughing?
It did. It did.
And so it can't be dumb then.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Well, that and 3 days worth of ice in my back down.
It just
Other
never
than
goes
that,
away when
that's
it hits that nerve. It just doesn't go away until it's ready to. I went through
Nope.
like every day for months, so I can imagine somebody that's got it all the time. Case Small.
Well, I don't get the bad flare-ups all the time. I have constant pain in my SI joints, but my sciatica, it doesn't flare up all the time. Do y'all remember when my right leg went numb and I thought I had a blood clot, and I was really scared because my whole right leg.
Yes.
It wasn't the pins and needles. It was like somebody shot me with Novocaine in my leg.
Yeah.
But I still had pain. It was weird.
Yeah.
And it was my sciatica. And my doctor actually told me to go to a different hospital because I could get in and out quicker, right? And he said they'll do an MRI there. And so I went and I told them my symptoms. They didn't. They said, well, we don't need to do an MRI because we already know it's your sciatica. It's flaring up. So there's no need to do an MRI. Yet I could have needed that on my record,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, whatever. I drove,
Right.
40 miles out of my way to have an MRI done quick. And, she just keeps leaving and she don't want to talk to me.
No, she does that sometimes. She's still listening.
And your picture's gone.
I know, right?
I know. She keeps dropping off. I don't know
And
what the hell.
StreamYards has been messing up for the past 2
my
weeks
God,
anyways.
I know. It's crazy.
I mean, there's lots of clicking, there's lots of roboting, static, and I'm actually looking for a different platform that we can use to link to YouTube that's better than StreamYard. So when I find it, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, I hope so, because this thing sucks, and I'm paying
Well,
for it.
StreamYard, yeah, I am too. And StreamYard actually makes Hangouts look really, really good.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
just hang out.
Yeah, well, we can still use Hangouts with video calls, right? So what we have to do is just get Streamlabs and screen share and do it that way. That's the only thing I can figure. We could do
I don't even know how to do that.
use OBS. I know how to use OBS. It's just I used to use it on DLive before StreamYard had the option to do the Restream app. So, but I'm trying to find something simple and easy that everybody can use, and I think I found it. They just need to enable their live stream all the time. So, I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, you let us know when you figure it
I will.
out.
Always.
That would be cool.
All right, well, I need to finish packing, so...
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm probably going to be up bright and early with my husband.
Yeah, we
Getting
gotta
them off to
go
work.
try to pay our tags that expired in April at the DMV that just opened, and I went there today, and guess what? There was a line out the door wrapped around the building.
Yeah, there'll be none of that.
Well, the woman at McDonald's, I was talking to her, I was griping about it, and she was like, well, allegedly police are not issuing tickets for that because you couldn't help it not being open, as far as the DMV goes.
Yeah,
So-
they shouldn't because you have no way to remedy the problem.
And some places aren't even open still. Like the county next to me, they're still closed.
Mhm. I'm having a hard time getting a deed to this place. I got a bill to sell, but I'm having a hard time getting a deed because the county offices aren't open.
Mm-hmm. And just to get a new license or renew a license, of course, that's federal. So that's typically at the courthouse. It's not the DMV. You have to actually call and make an appointment.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, Carla, I feel bad for you, girl. I really do. I know I can hear the pain in your voice on it. All I can add,
Yeah, it's like,
it'd be a good time just to connect with your mom if you can and speak to, try to speak with her about it if you can. And some people aren't into that, but if you
yeah.
can, you got a way, and then that's her that will comfort you. She'll come to comfort you.
Well,
That's
I'll
what,
be saying some prayers tonight, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So,
if you get trolled again like that, just try to talk to people behind the scenes and don't do so much bringing it out on YouTube. I know you want your friends when you're hurt. I get that, but
mm-hmm.
go behind the scenes. That way, there's some troll out there somewhere going, ha ha ha, we got her. We made her upset because you're doing this live. That's probably why.
Well, you know, I guess it wouldn't have been so bad, but when I saw her picture, it was like, oh, like a punch in the stomach, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine.
Like, you
Take your
know,
breath away. Take your breath
why
away.
hit that low? Why hit that low?
Someone
That's
took a
dumb.
someone took a picture of my mom.
What Allie Nurse says, Carla, this comment was just written. Well, I didn't know Carla's last name until I Googled her email address, which is public on her YouTube.
Who said that?
Facebook pops up and her pic is on Facebook. Boom. Her proof is easy. Well, who's doing it? I mean, why do it?
Who wrote that?
Allie's Nurse.
I know, but she said it was just written,
Yeah, who wrote it?
so it came from somewhere else.
I didn't write in here. Wasn't written in here.
Oh, Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird 2020?
I heard that was
Oh,
Mama.
yeah.
I heard that was Mama Beth.
Doesn't she doesn't she dox everybody?
Oh, yeah, she's a pain in the ass.
If I can answer
Tweety
Pookie
Bird.
T real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Pookie D, yeah, I can do it online. I just found that out, but then I have to wait for them to mail me the stickers, and I don't have time for that either. So, what do you do, right? And it's not like, say, I get pulled over. I don't think it's going to show up in the system that they're even paid. So, I don't know. I'm not really going to worry about it. It's not anything I can help. We're going to go early in the morning and try to get there first thing. But I don't know. As far as I heard, people are like literally camping out. Like they close for lunch from 12 to 1 and people are staying in line. So, who knows?
Wow.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thanks. All right.
I'll
I'll
say
talk
a
to y'all
prayer for
later.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Thanks.
I'll go ahead and
Thanks for
email
coming
you
up.
those too, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
I appreciate it. All right.
Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm beat. Brian, thanks for coming up. I appreciate it. Probably.
I hope you don't stay sad for a long time.
Oh, well, I probably will for a little bit, but thanks for coming up. You always cheer me up.
Well, I wish I could give you a big hug.
Yeah, thanks. Probably see you in the morning. I'll be telling you to come up.
Yeah, if I'm up, I'll be there. I look forward to your morning stuff, and I'll watch the things that I talk about. I don't want any more of that. So, but it wasn't like it was, and I know we'll talk about that.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot, Brian.
Hang in there now.
I will.
Bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks
Bye.
for coming in. I appreciate it. Bye.